Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome back to RTS Commentary, where we're playing Age of Mythology, Extended Edition, because that is definitely one of the things that we absolutely had to do on this series. And to start off with, I would like to apologize for not one but two stuff-ups of mine. Firstly, you'll notice that this is at a lower resolution and frame rate than previous RTS commentaries have been. I forgot to change my OBS settings. So, apologies about that. Secondly, I am apparently much worse at this game than I remember, so this was a struggle. Like, I was not ready for this, and this is only on standard difficulty, by the way, so I'm not facing particularly hard AI players. And, yeah, so this is a team game like before. I am playing as Loki, that is my major god. My ally is Thor, and we are fighting the Greeks. We're fighting a tag team of Zeus and Hades. And, yeah, so this was, how do you describe this? This is an hour and a half of shenanigans, so this is a three-parter, because, by gum, I apparently completely forgot how to play this game. And so, by the way, like, please do roast me, because I should have practiced this. And, what I'm doing right now is trying to use my spy god power so I can see what the enemy's up to. And I'm trying to decide, like, where exactly I went wrong, with this particular, like, playthrough, because the thing with RTS is the move order is everything. Your opening moves can make it or break it. So, yeah, so I think one of the things I did wrong is that I made dwarves. I don't think I should have bothered with that. That might be like a late game thing. And I just stole some cows, very Norse of me. And I think, yeah, just like, I think starting with that is that, like, yeah, I made dwarves, bad idea, and I didn't focus enough on just getting enough soldiers up and running to, like, defend myself, because, like, at some point, I'm not sure when it happens, the Greeks, they come for me hard, and I just am completely unprepared, and, yeah, things only escalate from there. And I'm also way too slow in advancing in ages as well, which is a problem. A serious problem, in fact. And also, another thing I do, which is perhaps, like, not a smart thing to do at all, is I try and produce a lot of Haesir, so, like, the hero units, because Loki has a unique ability of, like, as Haesirs fight, they randomly summon myth units, which is really powerful, but Haesirs are kind of terrible in a fight against anything but myth units, and I just kept losing them over and over again. So that might be a late game thing, rather. And I do remember way back in the day, just kind of, like, just looking up and trying out, like, some kind of pro Age of Mythology strats, which I actually managed to work very well. This was a long time ago. I think it's been over 10 years since I've played Age of Mythology, the original edition. And, yeah, and here's another problem, is that I run out of a food source kind of quickly. I spend too much food making gatherers and not enough on, like, you know, advancing in age. Which I guess is an important thing for any human being to do. And here's another thing I do wrong, is that that dock is actually built in a bad place. It's it should have been built kind of behind my settlement, because I think I rebuilt that thing like 3 times, or maybe 2 times. And yeah, it's a problem. It is a problem. So see, right there is like Corinth, and I'm trying to remember like, which one is Corinth? I think Corinth is the Zeus player. Yeah, they're in the classical age already, and I'm in deep trouble. So, who do I go with? Who do I go with? Right. And this is me just trying to remember what the minor gods actually do. So, Maybe I should have gone with Heimdall, but I wanted that healing spring, because the healing spring is very useful, and there's precious few ways to heal your units in Age of Mythology. Like, the Egyptians kind of have it a little bit easier in that they can have priests and pharaohs, which can heal their stuff. The Norse don't have much of that, which is a problem. So yeah, and this is me just making a bunch of fishing boats, which was a pretty good idea, except the position of the dock is, like, in hindsight, really bad. It's completely undefended, and so the AI players just go straight for it, which is a real problem, because a large part of my food production is that. Skara's my ally, and quite frankly, Skara, the AI, is the MVP of this whole match. Like, really, like, I am, in this whole game, I was not helpful. I was just a mess. I was that friend who just, keeps coming around to ask for money because they can't hold down a job properly. That's my role in this freaking game. And I think I lose my scouting Ulfsark as well. And there's the scout. That's a problem. And you can see I'm terribly low on every resource, and like, I shouldn't have built bloody dwarves. Dwarves are a waste of time. Like, they cost gold that you need to produce, like... Actually, I'm going to look that up right now. I'm going to look up Pro Age of Mythology strats while commentating. And the other thing I did was I forgot to focus on my navy, because in a map like this, there is some water, and it does help to have some fighting ships, if only to stop the enemy's fighting ships from ruining your fishing fleet. So that's an issue. So Age of Mythology Dwarves. Age of Mythology Extended Edition, because who knows what has changed. And nope, I need to record. I need to not record. What's it? I need to tell my flatmate that I cannot make tea for us. I'm recording. Okay. I am so professional texting people. Extended edition. Okay. Yay, she's cool with it. Dwarves. Okay, let's see. Let's scroll down to the wiki. Okay. Wow, I didn't know that. You can only have 40 dwarves.
Something.
Buildings.
Something.
Technologies. Okay. Yep. Change log. History trivia. Okay. Alright. Alright, let us try that again and see if it was Age of Mythology Dwarves good. I have a sneaking suspicion they're not. Not E-Dwarves. Who knows what we'll get if we do that. What's happening on screen? I'm very slow in getting a military up and running, you can probably see, and that's a huge mistake. Dwarves. Good. Go. No, I don't want to see a video. And right there I'm being attacked. And, well, that's my scout. Okay, let's go on Reddit. Let's see here. I'm doing not very good commentary at the moment, but that's because, believe me, the action's coming. And that is not a 3 Ulfsarks, a troll, and a Hayseer. That's not... Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yo.
Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, well, I can't find anything, so let me know if it's worth training dwarves at all, because I suspect that, like, in the early game, like, it's not worth even using them at all, because, well, and here we go, like, my enemies have frickin' minotaurs and heroes and stuff already, and I don't have enough of anything. They have archers and all that stuff, and now you can see that the dock is in a very, very bad position, because they can literally walk straight past. Even with, like, derpy AI, well, AI, they can walk straight past my settlement and just kind of, you know, destroy the bloody dock, and that's no good. And yeah, we've got it. We're having a bad time. And the Haysters are not doing very well because yes, they're good against myth units, but also like the enemy is just spamming human soldiers, and pound for pound, they're just not good. So this is the sign of things to come. A lot of the game is like this, with me just trying to hold off these attacks from the freaking Greeks. And that's me putting my stuff over there and trying to kill Jason, because Jason is a prick, and killing the Minotaurs and killing all that stuff. And the archers are a real problem because, like a complete dummy, I'm not training cavalry properly. And the Minotaurs are just wrecking my socks, and the archers are wrecking my Haysters, so it's good to have a mix of units, guys. Like, it's not good what I'm doing. Like, if you are wondering how to play Age of Mythology properly, what I'm doing is almost certainly not it, because I probably should have already had a substantial army at this point. And yeah, this is me just trying to make the Hayseer thing work, and it just wasn't working. And also I remember, like, the kind of pro strat I looked up a long time ago is that you never want to ring the town bell, because sure, you'll lose some villages, but you just make more, it's no biggie. And I've got a whole bunch of dudes standing idle, and I have no wood, and I have no food, and it's just, it's a bad time, man. It's a bloody bad time. It's the worst time. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. And like an idiot, like a complete dummy, well, I don't have enough wood for a dock anymore, so that's 100... Oh boy, and see, here's the thing! Both of them go for me! So maybe it's not entirely my fault. Maybe it's not entirely my fault, because, like, both of them decided that I was the problem. Or maybe they just knew a weak target when they saw one, which is embarrassing. Oh boy. And there, right there, that's a very helpful little troll by the Hayseer. Oh boy. Oh boy. Looking back on this and thinking, like, yeah, no, should not have bothered with the bloody hero units at all. Because that's another pro strat which apparently I forgot, which is like, you actually generally don't want to bother with heroes or myth units, like, at all. Because they're not cost-effective, generally. Like, human soldiers are cheap enough that you can pretty much just fling them at myth units and just outnumber them, pretty much. So really, I should have just not made Hayseers, not at this point in the game anyway, and just made, like, a whole bunch of throwing axemen, Ulfsarks, raiding cavalry, and used, like, actual strategies instead of whatever the hell I'm doing here. Because they're like, I've lost my whole army. It's gone, basically. And I'm still producing Hayseers like an idiot. No! No, don't do it! Don't do it, you fool! You damn fool. Also, I forgot... Oh, jeez. I'm looking back on this as like, dude, they know where the dock is. Don't put the dock in exactly the same place every time. It's not a good idea. And let's fling your Hayseer just in the bin, so to speak. Oh boy. Oh dear. And ringing the town bell again. I should have put walls up, actually, because the AI is kind of dumb and tries to destroy walls instead of just walk around them. Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh no. And there goes me tower. And I'm just luring my Hayseer over towards... And there's another 100 wood down the drain because that thing does nothing. Oh boy, I'm looking at this and thinking like, BorderWise, why? At this point, I was pretty sure, by the way, that I was going to lose. Well, I mean, look at that right there. There's the literal army of Hades is coming for me right there. Life is not going well. Life is, in fact, going badly. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh no, scratch one watchtower. I don't remember how I managed to fend this off. I suspect I don't. I suspect my friggin' town center is doing incredibly hard work at the moment. Oh boy. Oh dear. I think maybe, like, in hindsight, the AI is probably not doing a very good job being brainy, because it is just kind of... I'm in no position to criticize at all. No position to criticize whatsoever. And see, the fact that villagers automatically run away from things that are trying to hit them, that is quite a nice feature. It is. Because it means that they can stay alive a little bit better. And Throwing Axeman being an absolute hero. I should have had a lot more of those. Deacon's Christmas. Oh boy. This is why people are... And I have no wood. I have no wood. I have a little bit of food. I have slightly more gold. And... other people are in the heroic age already. So... life is not going well. Life, in fact, is going kind of badly. And I put a healing spring down there, because I thought that would be a good idea. Except I don't have much in the way of wounded at the moment. What I have are like, dead dudes. Healing spring does not help the dead. Oh, and here's another bad move. Here's another terrible move. So, this is in the direction of the enemy. What do I do? What do I do? I freaking just... I go and mine that gold mine, which is... oh, actually, like, I kind of screw myself over, because there's two gold mines, both of them are in a bad position. Don't defend them at all. So yeah, then now, what are you doing? Are you going for that gold mine or the other one? So you build a tower over here, and... I think I actually missed a dwarf. Oh boy. I'm so looking forward to reading the comments on this one, seeing what I'm doing wrong. Because I absolutely am doing stuff wrong. That wolf is just being a cheeky bugger. The cheekiest of cheeky buggers. And I've got... see that dwarf toddling away to the east? Oh no, more bloody... more of this nonsense. Oh dear. Oh no, and this point it's like, okay, I need Throwing Axemen, I need a lot of them. Oh lord. Oh no. Why are games hard? Why are games so hard? Why are games hard when I'm not smart? Yeah, jeez, the freaking Greeks, man. Like, what I'm dealing with here is what people had to deal with when Alexander the Great came knocking. Yeah, both of them went... oh yeah, both of them bloody went with Athena, didn't they? Because both of them are sending Minotaurs my way. Which means that healing god power thingy. And here, I don't put two and two together, and seeing that I have a pair of useless dwarves way over... you can see on the minimap the little blue blob where they are. Oh, goodness me. No, this is all bad. This is all bad. Stop making Hayseers, you dope. You dingleberry. No! Skara's doing great. You can see on the map just how much bigger and better their settlement is. The rule is here, don't worship Loki. Or at least, you know, you're probably an idiot if you worship Loki. Worship Thor. Thor is cooler and gets more stuff done. Thor has a hammer. What does Loki have? Nothing much, really. Ah, dear. I am not a good Age of Mythology player. I freely admit this. Look how much, and you look down there and how many military academies there. I only have one longhouse, which is stupid. That is not smart. You need more than one. Way more than one. If I ever play this again, and I do want to kind of redeem myself, at least in my own mind, well, there you go. Now I'm like, oh, goody goody gumdrops. Goody goody gumdrops. Here's another army to deal with. It's not even an army, it's a raiding party. It's a freaking raiding party, and it's going to kick my ass. It's a raiding party, it's going to kick my butt. Oh dear. Freaking Hades with the Nemean lions and such. Because you can see the Haysairs just die. They just get clobbered. And Town Bell again, which is not the pro move. And they kill all my dudes. And I have no gold. Oh boy. I just clicked the armory out of nowhere. And there's a little ox cart just out of nowhere. And there's 2 soldiers I have. I don't know how I keep surviving all these. I think it's just because my town center is doing amazing work. Like, the moral of the story is that oh no. My town center is my best soldier. Also, that Nemean lion is crazy. Also, I have an Einhajar out of nowhere. And now I don't. Damn you, Zeus. Damn you, Zeus. And I have none of that. And there's a hoplite. There's a hoplite doing the light hop on my dwarves. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise, I'm just barely hanging in there. My Norse civilization is threatened. And I think, like, while this wall's being built, I get freaking attacked out of nowhere. And I have a gate. I do have to say, Age of Mythology, the way you build walls and gates is much more convenient than Age of Mythologies 2. Age of Mythologies 2? Age of Empires 2. Yep, there we go, and there's a Hydra just for good measure. Oh, dearie me. And of course, I send three Haysair and not enough throwing axemen here. Should have made long, but actually I cancelled that because I just know the dock's not going to survive. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. And look at, I actually have a lot of wood and food. Except I have the gold mine in a bad place. And the gold building keeps getting interrupted. Should have just spammed Ulf Socks and throwing axemen. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. That's a lot of cavalry. That is a lot of cavalry. Like, freaking, who is this guy? I think this is a... I don't remember who Corinth... I think Corinth is the Zeus player. But anyway, my goodness, like, they really love their cavalry units, and it's only in the late game that I realized, like, you should make Ulfsark stupid. You know, the guys who are good against cavalry. Lordy. Of course, I go for the stupid Hydra. And they use bronze, because they're Dionysians. It is interesting that worshipping Dionysus gets you a Hydra. That's interesting. And what the hell just happened? Did I get a cow? I think I got a cow out of nowhere. Deacon's Christmas. Oh boy. This is a struggle. A tremendous struggle. And at this point, I just want enough gold to get to the heroic age. Everyone else is being so cool. Getting to the heroic age. Oh, jeez. Also, I don't know what the numbers on the side mean. I really don't. They walk straight past me. Wall foundation. How dare ye? How dare ye? It's so nice, actually, that you do start with a few towers just to make things a little bit easier. Stop bum rushes being quite as effective. Can you imagine if I didn't have those? That would be the worst. Also, I think maybe the Norse way of playing doesn't suit me very well, because it's just... Oh... There's even more! There's even more stuff! And at this point I'm like, oh, screw it, like... This is not working out, guys. This is not working out. Thankfully, the AI is stupid and is just uh-oh, throwing axemen. Run away! Run away! Hey, I've got a troll. It's my favorite. And I think, oh, I didn't even realize that. They bloody well turned my soldiers into pigs. How dare you? How frickin' dare you? That's so rude! Well, that explains how that happened. I didn't even notice that when I was playing. They bloody well swined me. That's a word. And they captured my frickin'... That was a stupid place to put a healing spring, I tell you that. My goodness. Because now they're getting healed while they're laying siege to my town center. Oh, jeez. Oh, and there's more of them. Why are the Greeks all going for me? Well, it's because with flawless robot logic, they know that I'm the weak target. Of course. Of course. You know, that's just how it goes. If you were a robot, you would also go for me, probably. Okay. And I've just remembered that I didn't include the setup for the game because, I don't know, don't really need to see that. So that's part 1 of this Age of Mythology misadventure. Stay tuned for the next 2 parts because things ramp up. They really do. My incompetence takes us on a merry adventure. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps, and there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and I will see you next time in RTS commentary. Look forward to the following parts of this Age of Mythology misadventure. Farewell!